Hello, the audience. We're playing not exactly Plants vs. Zombies. There is a mod called Plants vs. Zombies DLC mod. There's going to be a link in the description with proper credit and everything because I forgot to look up who made it. Yeah, anyway. Peak YouTube over here. But this mod adds quite a few extra things that I want to show off. Yeah, I just put in a random string of characters for my username, so... yes, so here's the thing. It allows you to just skip straight to the new stuff, because the idea is, I believe the creator of the mod specifically said that he wanted to make, a mod that felt like it was an addition to the game rather than changing it. So, no sun costs are changed, no levels are changed, everything's exactly the same, just with some new stuff. So let's just skip straight to that new level. Okay, so actually 5.9 is completely unchanged, but when you hit the skip level button, you unlock all the plants naturally, and you just have 100,000 in your money bank pocket. I haven't recorded in a while, if you can't tell. Anyway, so I guess I'll just... Okay, so now we have all the upgrades except for the ones that remain locked until after you beat the game. I should note, some bugs will come up because this mod isn't exactly, well, done yet. It's still in, like, whatever you'd call beta for a mod, but anyway. Beta, maybe. Point is, it's still very early on in the development, so they have a lot of new things, including the second page. Ooh, all the new plants. But, yeah. So for right now, it's still a bit of a work in progress, and I noticed if you play through the game and don't buy any upgrades, at some point you just unlock the Gatling Pea for free when you beat the game. I'm pretty sure it's when you beat the game, you just get the Gatling Pea for free, which I'm pretty sure was a bug, because after that I checked the shop and you can still just buy it straight up. So anyway, let's beat this level real quick, and then I'll show off some of the new plants. Okay, so this is new. There we go. So originally at this point in the game, you'd get a note from Edgar Zomboss saying that he's gonna come fuck you up. But at this point, they have a new note that says, "Hello, this is Santa Claus. I'm trying to go down your chimney. Please clear your roof so I can come and give you presents. Sincerely, Santa, not the zombies." It would be so, because they occasionally replace S's with Z's. It should have been Xanta, right? I mean, like, why not? Anyway. So, now we get a new level, a new conveyor belt level. We basically have all of the same plants we did for the Zomboss fight, but, yeah, for example, they're all sleeping now because it's the daytime, which I think is kind of neat. I like that gimmick. Any hoot. Wait, that was loud. Oh boy. I might end up speeding up or passing through some of these levels, but something you may have noticed before is that anytime a zombie or plant would usually glow white, like when sunflowers are about to produce sun or a zombie gets damaged, they're instead black. And I think that has to do with how the game gets installed. It doesn't know what to overwrite and what to just let be, so it just kind of, I don't know, whatever texture it uses for, so they're glowing white when they're frozen, but they can't glow white normally for some reason. I don't know if that's just a me thing, I don't know if I'm the one that fucked up the installation, but that's just how the game apparently seems to work. And you'll notice some other things, like the bucket heads will have weird, oh, speak of the devil. He doesn't have weird things. That's normal, I guess. some of the zombies have, like, strange artifacting around the bucket, like the, like, texture, not the texture, the sprite they're using for the bucket got, like, corrupted or something. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, it's the damaged one. Where they, like, dented, and there's some black coming in on the side. I think they just moved it over too far. Again, don't know if that's on me, don't know if that's just a regular thing with this version of Plants vs. Zombies. Because this is not the Steam version of Plants vs. Zombies, you have to download a different version of Plants vs. Zombies in order to run this. Anywho, yeah, so be aware that things are going to look a bit off. Oh my god, we get to use the Doom Shroom on the roof, which we would never otherwise get to use. Oh yeah, I should note that we're using the Doom Shroom instead of the Jalapeno, I guess, for this level. Future me, skip to when something interesting happens. Okay. Last fucking guy. God. It occurred to me that recording this is going to take 15,000 years. Alright, new plant. Okay. One thing I will absolutely commend this mod for, though, is that it, like, the designs fit in so perfectly. Like, this genuinely looks like something that would be in the game. Like, it absolutely, yeah, has that design. It fucking perfect. Anyhoot. So, Pult Shroom, which means we're getting a roof night level. Oh, yes. Fucking finally. The moon's made out of cheese. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, if you wanted to read his text, you could either put in the work to slow the fuck down. Just slow the fuck down. To slow down my clicking through, or you could just download the mod yourself. I won't be showing off everything in this mod, by the way. I'll just show off, like, probably, you know, all the new plants here, and none of the other new plants that are secretly in this game. Oh yes, very interesting. Anyway. So, right, night roof. So we need that, evidently that. Ooh, ice block zombie, that's right. Oh, spoilers, I guess. We're gonna need instas for him, I think. Probably cheaper instas. There we go. Oh, yes, something that is quite notable is that the music for this, there's no music for this, is what I was trying to say. I could not find the composer by Googling in the 2 minutes I had when I wasn't frantically trying to not die from zombies here. So, future me, put up the composer, thank you. There's gonna probably be a link in the description to their stuff. They do a very good job. Not quite as good as Laura Shigehara, but no one is. So, yeah. Interestingly enough, the Pult Shroom very much works like the Puff Shroom in that, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and there's limited range. That's why I'm putting it, right at, like, after the, Sun Shrooms, even though, like on the other level, if you saw for one brief second, I had 2 rows of sunflowers and then had the, Pults back here. Because that is technically better, because you can just replant the sunflowers. But that does not work here, because the Pult Shrooms just won't hit anything from back here. So I think at this range, this square is the first square it can hit. So it can't hit them the second they show up, but it can get pretty close. Oh boy, okay. I was debating as to whether or not I should put in full levels of this for this video, or whether or not I should just get past them. Oh, okay, well, we'll certainly show off the new stuff. So the Blood Moon is a thing, where momentarily the zombies will just fucking bum rush you. There we go, he's done now. Oh, thank God. The Fume Shroom is so fucking good on the roof stages, and being able to afford one for basically half the price is the best. Yeah. However, I will say that the nighttime stages in the original Plants vs. Zombies were never really my thing, And this mod continues to prove that they're not really my thing. Anywho. So yeah, I don't enjoy these stages too much, but that's just because they're a nighttime stage thing. I think this is significantly better than the fog stages. Those are a pain in the ass. Anyway, as you can see, the ice block zombie here freezes and slows down everything around it, and just fucking ate a potato mine. So it has a lot more health. But we will luckily be unlocking much more powerful plants to deal with that, which I fucking adore. It's a bit like power creep, but granted, the original game very much did have power creep. Like, by the end, are you actually ever using pea shooter, or are you just planting these? Well, let me, there. Anywho. Let me out. There we go. I fucking love the Gloom Shroom. It's still my favorite plant, easily. So powerful, so cool. Love him. Him, it, they, I don't know. Oh, okay, so since we didn't have to skip through any of the level, I guess. I may as well talk about just things. Forgot I could talk about things. On, the official Plants vs. Zombies franchise, I guess, has official genders for the plants, starting with Plants vs. Zombies 2, which I think, yeah. They started giving plants genders. But some plants that never returned, like the Gloom Shroom, and even though it does have a counterpart in the Gloom Vine, the Gloom Shroom itself never returned, so we just have non-canon pronouns for it. Anyway. So if you ever hear someone referring to, like, pea shooter as a boy and sunflower as a girl, that's because PvZ2 lists their genders as male and female, respectively. Technically, you could say that Sunflower had a gender. Anyway, because voiced by Laura. But point is, I just think that's neat, and I'm the only one that thinks that that's neat, because every time I've seen it come up in the Plants vs. Zombies subreddit, no one's given a shit. Okay, next new plant, the water pot. Fucking so much of what they added in this has been like, fucking thank you. Yes, water pot, we needed this. Lets you plant amphibious plants on the lawn or roof. Fucking phenomenal decision, because, like, granted there are only 3 amphibious plants, but the cattail is so fucking useful. Not having it is unthinkable. Anywho. So, yeah. So much of what they added is just quality of life. So I guess I'll try to use the water pot. I'll try to use every new plant in every new level we get them. So, gonna need cattail and lily pad. Oh, and by the way, you can place the water pot and then the lily pad and then another plant on top of it. Unfortunately, you can't just keep planting them on top of each other in like a, you know, these 3 in a continuous cycle. I think it caps out at some point. I think it is 2. It doesn't let you plant a flower pot on top of the lily pad. But it's still funny. Okay. Oh, geez. Well, these 2, I guess. We'll just place the cattails here. Because the cattails can't shoot past here. They can't shoot up, unfortunately. Which is, yeah, again, unfortunate, but yeah, you can't place this on a pot. Anywho. Ugh. While we're here, may as well show that up. Yeah, look at that. Looks neat. Oh, fucking course. I think he'll eat the lily pad first if I place something on it, right? Oh, maybe they got it. You got it? Kill the bastard. Kill him. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Fancy? No. Oh, it's future. F-U-T-U-R-E. Yes! Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now they look normal. Oh, boy. I might need to take a break to get water, because Going from making no commentary for like the last full month or two. Oh god, it was probably 2. Blimey. Okay. It's been a bit. Point is, going from that to recording, committing to recording for what is probably going to be like at least 3 hours. I'm gonna need to take some breaks in between. So, yeah. Apologies if I straight up just damage my voice. Crap. Alright. Yeah, point is, we need to get a cattail right about now. That's fucking good. Okay. And yes, I could have brought the sea shroom with me, but it's just a worse puff shroom in, like, every way. So really, the problem with the water pot is that there are so few aquatic plants that you're really only using cattail. So yeah, I mean, cool idea, definitely great. I would not change it for the world. It's insanely useful. Kind of like the gold magnet, though, where, yes, absolutely having it is better than not having it, but not that useful. Like, realistically. Fucking kill him. Thank you. I guess while I was on the topic of gender, that in Plants vs. Zombies 3 they added female brown coats, which I thought was neat. It was odd that there wasn't that before, but I guess I had to deal with a stricter ESRB before, so yay, progress. Come on. There we go. I should probably be planting fume shrooms, but I'm saving up some for cattails. These are cattails. Okay, sorry. I've been on a bit of a Vocaloid kick as of late. And by a bit of, I mean I have a tattoo now. Okay, so in fairness, like I've always liked Vocaloids, and I've always been fascinated by the whole concept, and I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But I didn't like get super into them until recently, and now I am fully super into them. Mainly because I am learning Japanese now, which means I'm like understanding more of it. Oh, and I also want to say just straight up, I'm only learning Japanese because I want to learn a second language. I'm not learning Japanese because I'm a weeb, although the jury might still be out on whether I am or not, but we're not talking about that right now. But it's not like I'm just using it to watch anime. Like, especially with, like, Nintendo games and YouTubing and stuff, like, I encounter Japanese so fucking often that the main reason I'm learning it is just because I've been feeling illiterate. Like, I've encountered Japanese so often that I feel bad for not understanding it. You know, constantly having to go to Google Translate. I think it would just be easier and faster for everyone involved if I just understood what I was reading. So yeah. And I'd like to think I'm making progress with that. The problem is language is a very complex thing, and it's hard to tell whether you're making progress or not. But I am understanding words, so I think that's something. I can read now. I'm at least illiterate. I made a New Year's resolution that I want to be fluent by the end of the year, and I did the math as to whether that's possible. And I know I said I wasn't going to check if that was possible, but I did the math, and without sleeping, or eating, or taking breaks of any kind, 24-hour study, it would take like 400 straight days to get fluent, on average. So I would have to be studying constantly, and be a fucking savant in literally every way. I am doing neither of those things, so safe to say I've already failed my New Year's resolution, but I'm still going for it. Because why not? Like, you know, no reason I can't practice still. Oh, crap. Oh, I guess I do have cattails. Once they get these places cleared out, then I'll start shooting back there. Ooh. Anyway, oh, fuck you, really? Should have seen that coming. Is there something I can do to stop you guys? Christ. Ah! I don't think, yeah, alright. Ooh, this one is a fucking cool one. I adore this. This is the Lightning Reed from Plants vs. Zombies 2. I personally adore whenever newer plants get added back into the first one because I just like seeing them in the original art style. This looks so good. I adore it. Anyway, but it's also a really useful plant, so let's just take it in with us. We really don't need the water pot. It's so not useful, and it just takes up a slot. Anywho... Ice block zombie. Okay, we're gonna take the jalapeno and the squash, because not having the jalapeno, I think, cost us a lawnmower last time, and we need to not have that happen again. So, interestingly enough, I could plant the lightning reeds back here, because what's neat is that the lightning reeds do not care about the slant. It basically works like a... Well, it works exactly like it does in Plants vs. Zombies 2. It shoots lightning, and that lightning bounces off a bunch of zombies. And why would you start with a blood moon? Is the... Oh, fuck. I don't know if the levels are actually set up so that they have blood moons at specific times, or if they're just randomized. I really hope they're not randomized, because that would be irritating. Not that it matters too much, because pulp shrooms are free. They're also way weaker than puff shrooms, which is good, because puff shrooms are the most busted plant ever. And I deliberately avoid using them because they just make the game boring. Whereas before I didn't use them because I didn't think they were that good, but I have been educated and now know that they are genuinely overpowered. God, I'd start that whole thing. Anyway, point is, Lightning Reed shoots zombies from anywhere. It does not matter that there is a slant on the roof, it just fires. Which is nice. What is not nice is the weird visual bug they have going on. Let's see if we can just plant one real quick. I don't care if it costs us some sunrooms later. Oh, I made it this far without stuttering. I am 40 minutes into this recording. Okay, Lightning Reed. Yeah. So that is a weird thing. It barely looks like anything, and it's so brief. And it doesn't actually show that lightning bolt bouncing to other zombies. So if you look at these two, yeah, that one. That one just got zapped, but you can't see. You can just see that it got damaged. It also does a very small amount of damage, so it's best to have them, like, well, where I put them, just kind of toward the back, but not all the way in the back, because having them as your last line of defense is a terrible idea. Because, again, they suck. But they're technically better than pulp shrooms, so, you know, it's fun. And when you have 3 of them targeting the same zombie, it obviously does more. Especially in this scenario, where you just have 2 of the pulp shrooms that would be here anyway. My god, I forgot how easy it was to ramble, and how much I love doing it. I'm glad to be doing YouTube again. By the way, may as well comment on what's been going on. I have there's so much new stuff. New era, first of all, so whole new style of videos, new kind of thumbnail that I think looks much better. And I'm talking out of my ass when I say that because I haven't actually designed the thumbnails yet. But I have gotten my profile picture updated with the artist in the description on the description of my channel. I fixed the link to my Discord, so it fucking works now. And the channel banner I made, which I thought was kind of neat. It's based off of why can I not remember the name? Not calligraphy. What's like calligraphy but better, but gooder? Gooder? No. Fucking text art. Hold on. No, I can't move on. Future me, cut to when I figured out. And however many hours that takes. Coriander. Calcori. Some... Typography! Typography, I got it! Future me, I hope you kept some of that in, because that was bad. Boy. My logo's based on an old typography project that I did in a college class, mainly because my college professor for typography, brilliant guy, fucking adore him. He genuinely had such a passion for typography and taught the class with like such a like just passion. He just put so much passion into teaching that it made me passionate for typography, and now I love it. And so yeah, like I have that as my new logo because his class was so influential, and I just love the art of it. It's so good. Anyway, but I in fairness, I did go a little overboard with the typography like design on my first attempt, so the rest of the Kimber-Key logo, apart from the K, is just a regular typeface because I need it to be legible. But yeah. For the rest of it, I really like the design, and yes, I forgot to bring pumpkins. Fucking zap it. Oh, by the way, this pigeon guy, I forgot to mention him. He's new. Oh, no, don't eat it. Oh, what are you, my inner monologue? Where's this guy? Okay, in my defense, I've made it quite a ways without talking about my eating disorder on YouTube, so I think that that's a win. There we go. Okay, new plant, and we'll talk about that bird guy next. This is the single most commonly added plant to the first Plants vs. Zombies game, the Hurricane. I do not know why this is so commonly added, but I adore it because the Hurricane was easily one of my favorite plants in Plants vs. Zombies 2. It was like the AKEE and then this. That's my tier list. Just S tier up there, everything else in F tier. Anyway, this blows a chilling wind that pushes zombies back in the lane. It's perfectly balanced, it's 100 sun, it's pretty good. Let's go to the almanac so we can check out that zombie dude. This is the Scarecrow zombie. It is technically new in terms of being a Scarecrow zombie. As far as I'm aware, this isn't in any other versions. But it functions identically to the Bird Feeder zombie in Plants vs. Zombies 3. I don't know if that's a coincidence or if that's intentional. Also, by the way, in this, I don't know if it's this mod or this download that reverted the dancing zombie back to Michael Jackson, but yeah, I'm here for it. Anywho, I don't think it's insensitive. I think it's funny. And I know that they probably didn't remove it because they thought it. I mean, it's possible they removed it because they thought it was insensitive, but also because of likeness. Should they really, have a zombie based on an actual person? Anywho, so now we have a balloon zombie, which you'd think, oh, that's what the Hurricane's for, but there are so many goddamn balloon zombies in this level that I will bring it, but I will also bring a cactus. And yes, I could bring the blower as well, and I might, but that is really expensive. Yeah, I'll bring the blower, never mind. Cactus, love you, she's great, but I'm not doing that. And yes, I did go out of my way to memorize the pronouns of the plants, because it's not because I'm trans, it's because I'm a nerd. That's the difference. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just saying straight up, I'd memorize these even if I wasn't trans. I'm pretty sure. Oh, by the way, while we're going on weird tangents, and while I have time to kill, this is gonna be a long fucking video. I'm gonna upload a fucking, 3-hour video? Fucking hell. Okay, there we go. It dropped something. Okay. So I haven't talked about, my experiences being trans and whatnot on YouTube, because I didn't think they mattered. And they don't, for most of the time. Because, most of what I experience when I'm trans is oh, people prejudge me and think I'm an asshole or I'm taking a political position already. And it's yeah, that's annoying, but everyone has to deal with that. You think, jacked truckers with, wearing flannel and carrying fire axes? That's not a real person. You think people that don't look like that don't have, assumptions made about them? Of course they do. They have, people hating them for who they are all the time. And they shouldn't have to deal with that. But it's not a uniquely me experience to deal with prejudice. Everyone deals with that. Obviously some more than others, and me significantly less than others, because I am, I don't know, lucky enough, let's go with that, to live in an area where I don't have to deal with, legal prosecution in addition to social ire, I guess. I don't know. So, everyone deals with social ire is my point. But, I had a talk with someone at my college that was they were for one of my English classes. They had to write an essay on some they had to write an essay about something political. That's our challenge for our final. We have to talk about something like we have to take a stance on something that is rather controversial. And it has to be something that isn't quite as lighthearted as most of the other things that we've talked about in class. So what one of my classmates wanted to do was trans people using the bathroom. And yeah, so I just figured I'd put in my 2 cents, considering, I don't know, anecdotal evidence is worth slightly less than nothing, I think. So, yeah. And I just said, like, whenever it's like an absolute emergency and there's like no gender-neutral bathrooms around, I just go home. And she looked at me in like such a determined way, and she said, "You shouldn't have to." And I'm like, God damn, alright. Like, wow. Like, I've always wondered if I wasn't trans, whether or not I would support trans rights. Because you can go back to my older videos and find videos where I think I deliberately say that I do not like trans people. And that's the experience with a lot of trans people, by the way. Like, I'm not alone on that. Plenty of trans people, I would say most trans people probably, had that, like, really severely closeted phase where we're, like, big into Ben Shapiro and uber right-wing and everything. And I wouldn't say I was ever right-wing. Like, even back then, I'm like, no, I mean, we should not go that far. Like, reinstituting slavery is insane. But, like, I was close, is my point. So I always wondered if I would support trans rights in an alternate universe where I am not trans myself. And, however, after she said you shouldn't have to in that way, if I had heard that before, I would support trans rights. Like, I get allyship now. I understand it. I understand doing it. Because, like, fucking, yeah, like, that kind of attitude is fucking infectious. Does this work? It does. Okay, just checking. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is why I have the flow. There we go. Anywho. So, yeah, I understand allyship now. I understand how seeing someone's civil rights violated would make you fucking angry. And, like, yeah. And another thing that I brought up with the whole bathroom thing is it's not even just about trans people, it's about segregation. Like, the idea that we are segregating people at all is bad. Not good, don't like it, it's not sticking around, it's going away soon. And if you want proof of that, you can just Google segregated bathrooms, and like 90% of the results are segregated on gender. And yeah, so I'm 100% sure that any day now that is going the way of the dodo. That's not sticking around. And yeah, I'm grateful to have a perspective now that I didn't think I would ever have. Like, I always thought there would be a part of me that would always wonder, but now I'm sure. I'm sure it would take me a while, like it would take me a while to do anything I'm uncomfortable with, but I would get around to doing the right thing, and now I know it. Anywho. This is taking fucking ages. God, these levels are slow. The roof stages were already pretty slow, but I think they made up for it by having really good music. And I'm not saying this doesn't have really good music, but it takes even longer, and the music is not good enough to justify it. Like, it's good music. I would say it's not as good as the, like, Day Roof theme. Oh, shit, sorry, pump the mic. Future me can just cut that out, but it's not as good as the Day Roof theme, and it needs to be significantly better than the Day Roof theme in order to justify the length of these levels. Holy shit. Okay, we can go ahead and cut to when something new happens. Wait, can the lightning reeds hit these guys? Oh my god, they can! That's cool. I did not know that the lightning reeds could actually hit the balloon zombies. Oh, I fucking love that. Wait, way to make cactus even less useful. This is the same price as a cactus and infinitely better in literally every way. Okay. So, yeah, power creep definitely a thing, but I don't think the original game had power creep that bad. Because even when they introduced new plants that have the same cost as other plants, they did notably different things. Like the catapults. Like, the cabbage pult did twice as much damage as the pea shooter, but fired half as often, and I think that's important. So it's, in many ways, a downgrade, apart from the fact that it can fire over here. Because doing less damage but more often is almost always better, especially in a tower defense. Well, in a tower defense where you're always targeting the first one, which is usually the weakest. Anywho. Kill those guys, please, thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but then there's also, like, for example, the, here we go. The Kernel Pult, that does significantly less damage than the Cabbage Pult, but has a chance of stunning. So, like, it sounds like you can just solo with the Kernel Pult, but if you've ever tried doing that, it's a terrible fucking idea. So, yeah. Fantastic! We get another minigame level. Ow, I'm in a lot of pain. What are you going to do with a taco? This, I think, is also from PvZ2. Which is nice. I like that. Oh, yes! Right. I have new shop stuff now, so I can buy new upgrades, I believe. Yeah! 4 new upgrades. They're all upgrades for plants from the base game, which is neat, and I'm out of money, which is going to fucking suck, because if I want to show off any of the new plants... Ooh, actually, I'm not going to show off any of the new plants. You should play this game yourself. Again, download link in the description. Christ. The fact that I'm going to record for this long, and I'm still not even showing off all of it, is actually a testament to how much new content is added in this version. Because, wow, and how much more they're adding, too. Okay, so one thing that I'm not... Future me, check this. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure the base game doesn't introduce new plants through conveyor belt levels. I'm pretty sure that started in PvZ 2. And I'm not a fan of doing that. I think the conveyor belt levels should be new takes on things that we've already established, not just throwing pickled peppers and chili peppers. Anyway, the pickled pepper is from nothing. I think that's new. And the chili pepper, I think, is from Plants vs. Zombies 3. Because I don't remember seeing it before. And the pepper pult from Plants vs. Zombies 2. Because why not? Again, why introduce so many new plants in a conveyor belt level? I'm not a big fan. Anyway, chili pepper does slightly less damage than the jalapeno, but will obviously freeze and slow a zombie. The pickled pepper, just like the jalapeno, but does way more damage, but vertically. So, neat. I like those ideas. I do enjoy them. I guess my one criticism would be I would want also a vertical version of the chili pepper at that point. But also, the chili pepper in PvZ 3 was vertical. So they'd split the chili pepper into 2 different peppers that do 2 different things. I don't see the point in that at all. I think you should just have the one plant that does both of the things. It could just have the same damage even as the jalapeno, but just be vertical. And then, of course, stunning zombies. So I think that would be a good way to balance it out, and PopCap thinks that too, because that's what it did. Again, I could be very... I'm just using these to get rid of them. I could be very much wrong with, like, anything I say in these videos. But I'm... The thing is, the chili pepper isn't currently in PvZ 3. And I think it might be in PvZ 2 right now, but I'm pretty sure it was added in PvZ 3 first. It does not matter. No one's fact-checking this. Anyway. God. I'm weirdly opinionated about peppers, I guess. Future me, fast forward to when this gets interesting again. We need to make sure the viewers don't leave. I really hope I don't get cold feet and not upload this, because that's happened a lot before, by the way. I should make a video on how often that happens. I shouldn't, because that's not interesting. Just making a video about all the uninteresting things I've wasted my time doing? Terrible idea. Anyway. Oh, thank God. Final wave. Okay, finally. Something I will note, though, is because they have so many extra plants that get added, like... Since they added so many extra plants that don't fit in to the regular worlds, I do wonder, or predict, I guess, that they're probably going to release at least one more world for this DLC in the future. Well, this mod, rather, in the future. It's called a DLC mod, but it is just a mod. Why would I have done that? Okay. Pickled pepper. Pickled pepper. Boom! Flame Shroom. I fucking adore the Flame Shroom. Blocks off zombies and damages them. This is straight up just the Endurian from Plants vs. Zombies 2 in, like, almost every way. It does fire damage, so it will unfreeze zombies, so you can't have them stalled forever like on the Endurian. And the, and, of course, it's a mushroom, so you need a coffee bean for all the day levels. So, I think that's good balancing. Especially because the Endurian's really fucking good in the second one, and it's balanced off by having zombies that are fucking insufferable to deal with. But since we don't have any of those in this one, well, I mean, no, I don't think we have zombies that are insufferable to deal with in PvZ 2. PvZ 2? PvZ 1? Fucking Christ. I'm losing my mind. Have I mentioned I've had a little sleep? I have not. Anyway, point is, Fire Shroom, really good. Okay, so let's go over a number of other things. Giga Football Zombie is from PvZ1 China, where they have other things. I haven't played that version of the game, but I know they have this Giga Football Zombie that has a fuck ton more health, and as far as I can tell, I should stop swearing so much because it's not befitting of culture. Why did I say it like that? I'm losing my mind. Point is, I'm pretty sure this one is exactly the same as it was in PvZ China because it has a lot more health, and one or two instas does not kill it. So it's going to take a minute. Now then, we have the Ice Fume Shroom, which is interesting because Fume Shroom already has an upgrade, which I like that they did that. I like establishing that precedent straight up, that we might just have some other upgrades moving forward. I think that's fucking phenomenal. Exactly what you think it is. It's just a Fume Shroom that makes things cold. Super Chomper destroys all zombies in a tile, but is vulnerable while chewing. As far as I can tell, it is just the Chomper, but rather than just eating one zombie in a tile, it just eats all of them like a squash. But I think it has the same amount of recharge time. It is still useless. It is amazing how they made the Chomper significantly better, and it's still not worth using. The Plasma Wood, naturally, I mean, this is, again, something that a lot of the mods add, is placing two Torchwoods next to each other and having the Fire Peas turn into Plasma Peas. But this one just has an upgrade for the Torchwood, mixing Plasma Wood. It's alright, it just makes them stronger fireballs, which is great for, like, late-game survival levels, but, I don't know, neat. I like it. Ice Queen Pea. The Ice Queen Pea works kind of like how the Snow Pea works in PvZ 2, where it will occasionally shoot projectiles that fully immobilize the zombie for a little bit. But the Ice Queen Pea fires them every time. Every single time it fires, it'll just completely immobilize the zombie for a bit, and then it'll take like one step forward before hitting them again. So, not completely busted, but very useful. It really... It makes the Ice Pea, or the Snow Pea, rather, I called it an Ice Pea because in so many other games it's just called an Ice Pea. Which is funny now to think about. But, yeah. Point is, it makes the Snow Pea more worth using instead of just the Winter Melon. So, right, let's continue on with this level before I die of exhaustion. We gotta use at least one of these, so let's... Since we're using the Fire Shroom, I guess we gotta use the Super Chomper. We could use the Plasma Wood. It's just not a bad idea. Fuck, you know, let's use a Plasma Wood and a Torchwood and a regular Pea Shooter. Let's just see how that goes. I really don't even really need the Lightning Reed. so I won't have it. I'll just not have the lightning read. Fuck it. Yeah, this is a brilliant idea that can have no ill effects. Yeah. I'm like 80% sure if I put a P here and it fires through the meat of the wood, it will still actually go through. And no one is allowed to quote me saying meat of the wood. You are allowed to put it on a t-shirt, though. I welcome that, even. You don't have to credit me. Please don't, but if you want to, you could, I guess. No publicity is bad publicity. That's a lie. That's definitely bad publicity. Anywho. Oh yeah, O.J. Simpson died, thank God. I don't know why I felt the need to mention that. I guess I mentioned bad publicity and thought of O.J. Simpson, so that's something. Anywho. A part of me hopes he gets forgotten by history, but I know he won't be, just because, like, we had a whole unit on him in school. So, like, he's a very valuable case study for, like, forensics and everything. And especially, like, I don't know, psychology, because of how well that whole thing went for him. Sans the dying of cancer by the end, but don't we all? Not of cancer, anyway. Anywho, oh, God. Ooh, my God, losing my mind. I'm gonna consistently. You know, there's the idea of the fuck it adjustment, where I say something stupid and then move on, pretending it never happened, and then it provides the sort of illusion to the viewer that nothing ever happened, and I am fundamentally incapable of actually following that advice. Because I just feel insecure, I think is the word I'm looking for there. Okay. Well, since I have nothing in particular to... Oh, wait, no. I can show off this real quick. Fuck it. I'm just gonna put it there. I'll have to dig it up later, but this does quite a lot of damage. Genuinely really good. I adore it. I think it is debatably a bit against PvZ1's design philosophy of strictly having support, attacking, and defensive plants. And merging those roles wasn't really a thing until a while into PvZ2. So I can understand where people would come from if they say that they don't really like it. I'm not saying it fits in, necessarily. I don't think it does. But I like it, and I don't want to remove it because I like it. Damn it! I put it in the wrong place again. Anywho. It completely, though, outclasses the, every other defensive plant, really. Like, apart from the pumpkin. Obviously, the pumpkin's still incredibly useful, and I would still recommend using it. Maybe even using it on the fire shroom, although the fire shroom doesn't damage zombies through the pumpkin, which is worth noting. But, yeah. You can still have a pumpkin on the fire shroom, just in case something gets through the pumpkin, and you're like, oh shit, this thing's strong, you might kill it. Oh, I dropped the mic. Not like in a cool way, in like an insecure, I'm bad at commentary way. Let's make this one a plasma wood down here so we can show that off. Oh, or, alternatively... Oh my god! Good fucking lord! Stop! I'm glad I brought the hurricane. Oh my god, no! Shite. Shite. I'm gonna need the squash to recharge pronto. And no one's allowed to say I'm good at tower defense games, because I'm bad. I'm so bad. Okay. There we go. We made it. We are scathed, but we made it. Here's what the plasma torch does. Uh-oh. I'm fine. It'll be fine. I think, yeah, it's fine. This is so scuffed. The reason I like Plants vs. Zombies so much is just the reason I like tower defense games in general is it's just so symmetrically pleasing, you know? Very satisfying to put everything in like a symmetrical position so that everything looks nice. And I fundamentally fucked that up on every level. In my defense, I still have all my roof cleaners, which is nice. Oh boy. There. Oh god, and I put a fucking poultry back here, even though I deliberately said that was a bad idea. I don't know why I had to say deliberately. I already said it was a bad idea, and I didn't specify I didn't do it on accident. Okay, there. Torchwood should help, I think. Plasma wood down here is doing fine. Bad idea. Oh boy. Okay, I think if I can get 2 more, I can put a Hurricane here, and then put these guys back at the beginning and start repairing that lane. Apologies if I've been calling them rows. I've been trying to get better about rows and lanes. Ever since I consistently fucked that up. Okay. Pee there. Me when training a dog. I'm sorry. My friends are a bad influence. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll be fine. Why not, right? Do that, and that'll just damage all of them. I don't know if this does have splash damage or not, but it fucking better do, because that's not gonna work. I don't know why I felt like that was the highest priority, but it was. I felt like it was, even though it wasn't. Okay, we just have this lane. That's fine. This is easy. And then that lane is the problem child, but we'll fix it later. Do I not have walnut first aid? I think you get that after you beat the game. Okay, hold on. There. Please no. Please no. Survive Flame Shroom, please. Please, you got this. You got a couple more bites left in you. It's so depressing. Okay. Get them. Kick their asses. I think we got this. Maybe the Flame Shroom might live. I don't think he will. He's definitely fucked. I say he. It's definitely fucked. Doesn't even have a gender. Yes! We fucking did it! I will say that the challenge on most of these levels is very fun. I say that with a lot of foreshadowing. Because there's one level I fucking despise. Okay, Sea Starfruit shoots 5 stars in 10 directions. Objective upgrade from the Starfruit, but it's an aquatic plant, which I think is genius on a number of levels, because it retroactively makes the water pot actually way more useful. And, I don't know, I think it's just a cool idea. Unfortunately, it's not an upgrade. It is just its own plant, which I think is interesting, considering it looks so much just like a retexture. But anyway, we may as well show it off, and while we're showing that off, and we don't have fire going on, do we want the Ice Queen Pea or the Icy Fume Shroom? That is a tough call. That Zamboni's gonna be a bitch and a half. Oh my god, and oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Okay. Let's go with the Icy Fume Shroom, fuck it. Boy. Well, obviously we need Pult Shroom, need that. Preferably Hurricane, but maybe not. Maybe just Jalapeno and... Oh yeah, I guess we do need the Fume Shroom, huh? Only have the Icy Fume Shroom as... Okay. No, we only have the Jalapeno, rather, as our defense. Oh, fuck! And I forgot to bring an Umbrella Leaf. We're gonna power through. We're gonna go for it anyway. Okay, I'm going to show you this guy now. Okay, so... The Sea Starfruit is an objective upgrade. I meant that when I said it. but in an interesting way. It will angle itself and then fire in the direction that's most optimal. So it doesn't shoot 10 stars at once, it can shoot 5 stars in 10 different directions. And it only alternates between those two, like, things. So, very good, because if something's in its lane, it can just fire straight forward. I'm not exactly sure what determines its targeting. But whatever. If it can hit something, it will choose to hit it. And then if it can't, then it will obviously not hit anything, but... Anyway, it's very useful because it's just basically a starfruit that can fire forwards also. Which is a godsend, because that is the only reason starfruit is ever not used. Because it's fucking busted. Which is neat. I think it's fun. I like using it. In terms of balancing the game, I'm not sure how much it does. Because I am not sure why you'd ever just use a regular starfruit at this point. You can just save up a bit of extra sun and then just have the better starfruit. But I guess the same can be said for like the cabbage pult, because at that point, why not just go with the melon pult? Ooh, okay, that hurt to do, but we got there. Okay, let's go with the ice fume shroom now. So it is just as described. It is just a fume shroom that makes things slow. It is the most boring upgrade in this entire game, and the design is uninspired to say the least. It is just blue and has some icicles. Okay. I have water. I took a minute. I'm not going to take too long because there have been numerous videos, and I could probably point to all of them. Well, probably not, actually. Either way, there are numerous videos where I go off and take a breather for like 5 minutes and then come back 2 days later and then continue recording. So, in the interest of not doing that, let's continue. Oh my god. I'm glad I'm not showing off all of this mod, because I would be here until I died. And that is, again, that's why this mod is so good, and it's so well done in so many ways, and in one really, really specific way, it sucks. But again, we'll get to that. There, fuck off and die, Giga. Yes, alright. Pickled pepper! Great, we already saw what that did. Again, that's why the original game didn't introduce new plants through the conveyor belt levels. Right? Future me, am I still right on that? I hope I'm still right on that. But yeah, it just kind of like defeats the fun of like, ooh, what's the new plant gonna be? Because it's gonna be the thing we already know. Okay, nice. The glad... Fuck you. Gladiantor... Learning Japanese has given me a strong contempt for English, because I fucking hate how inconsistent English is. I did before, but now I hate it with a passion. Anyway, Gladiator Gargantuar, and I refuse to refer to it as anything else. Just a stronger Gargantuar with a helmet. And what I think is fucking phenomenal is the Magnet Shroom works on it, making the Magnet Shroom good again. Fucking yes! Okay. So, very simple level, just basics and cone heads. So easy, we can use the Ice Queen Pea now. And probably the Super Chomper now as well. So let's use those two. I would not mind an upgrade for the Potato Mine moving forward, because I like the Potato Mine. Go Spadoo. The only reason I'm suggesting that is that, like, all my other favorites already have upgrades. Like, the Gloom Shroom is my favorite. And that's it. I mean, the Hurricane's my favorite too, but you can't really have an upgrade for an Insta. So, anywho. Oh boy. I hope you don't mind me drinking water. It'd be weird if you did. Fucking hate people drinking water. I'm not gonna be able to plant that really. No, I will. Okay, this was Ice Queen's. This is Magnet Shrooms, this is Chomper. Not sure how well that's gonna work, but whatever, I can try. I don't even know if the Super Chomper does, like, additional damage, too. Because I know there's, like, the Gargantuar has too much health for the Chomper to just insta-kill, so it just deals a lot of damage to it. So I don't know if the Giga Chomper, or Super Chomper rather, does that too. I hope so. You know what? Upgrade for the cactus. That's what I want. I want an upgrade for the cactus. Make the cactus useful. In some way. I don't... Yeah. That's it. I just... Make the cactus good. Why not? Oh, actually. Give the cactus an upgrade that makes it behave like the cactus in Plants vs. Zombies 2, right? Where it has, like, piercing shots. That would be cool. Or just give it an upgrade that makes it a completely different plant. I don't know. Why not? Give it an upgrade that turns it into an instant. Oh, that'd be cool. An upgrade that just instantly knocks out the plant and knocks out some Pokemon. They die. These fuckers have the ability to die. Well, get vanquished, I guess, canonically. Why do I like this series so much? I do not know. It's a money-grubbing series by EA, and the only reason I like it, I think, is because it just had charming people who worked on the first one, and for some reason I'm just married to the series. Why am I still here? Anyway, the series is a bit of a shithole from start to finish, but a lot of the games are fun, the community is delightfully cringy, and, like, I don't know, I mean, there are obviously people in the community that just have a lot of passion for it. Like these guys, you know? They just make a mod that's just fun. It feels like it has a lot of heart in it, you know? And then I find out the working conditions were famously bad, and there's a whole documentary on why these people are evil, and I should never have promoted them. Whatever. Separation from art and the artist. This game is fun. Ah, fuck, really? Now? Already? Jesus, alright. Well, I guess I'll show off the Ice Queen P real quick. He's not getting frozen. He's not getting frozen! He's still not getting frozen! Ah! Pickled Pepper. Kill it! Kill him! Oh god! Oh, we are so fucked. As if Gargantuars weren't hard enough to kill anyway. And yes, I do know in my original Plants vs. Zombies series, I never showed off the Red-Eye Gargantuar. It haunts me to this day. Oh, there's a Z in the Battle Axe. That's kind of neat. Side note, the Battle Axe does that. It's not just for show. It actually is a Battle Axe that does a fuck ton of bad shit. I don't like that it does that. I mean, I like that it does that because it's cool, but Jesus Christ. Oh my god, okay. Can the Super Chomper just do that? Is the Super Chomper secretly meta and I'm just an idiot who never used it? Unless it's just at that low of health. How did that even happen? Oh my god. Okay, this guy might be busted, never mind. Scratch what I said before, he's the best. Holy crap, alright. Okay, let's see the Ice Queen P. Boom. Yep, see. Just stun zombies for a bit. I think it might do more damage, but... Oh, it almost certainly does more damage. Oh my god, that's plowing through that guy. Jesus. Damn, okay. Ice Queen P's busted. That's nice. What's nice, not nice, is this happening here. I'm just gonna place a Chomper here, and then once it eats something, then I'm just gonna upgrade it. Oh, the Super Chomper's got, like, fangs. Oh, that's cool. Apologies if future me has to... Oh, God. Like, readjust the audio, because I did get progressively further away from the mic for a bit, so... Oh, I hope that wasn't too bad. This video is going to be a lot of work to edit, and I'm not looking forward to it. Which is unusual for me, but... Fuck. I just want to get the video out. Want to get the fuck is wrong with me? I can't tell if the Super Chomper even eats any faster. Oh, shite. It better do. Oh, no. This is such a bad idea. I'm gonna go with the Chomper strategy again. Alright, go. Do it. Replicate it. Do it again. You could do it again, right? That wasn't just a one-time fluke. This is a strategy? Did I develop a strategy, or am I a moron? Oh, I'm probably a moron, because he's gonna axe it. Okay. Please, for the love of all that is holy, just eat the guy. Go. Go. He's in range. Get him! Oh my god, he can just get him. Oh my god. Thing's broken. Okay! The Electric Pea! Let's go! Also from PvZ2. So many of these are from PvZ2, but I don't care. I love them. They're so... Oh, fuck that! It's okay. It's alright. We'll be fine, I think. The Electric Pea Shooter. Oh, yes. It is 300 Sun and is the most busted plant in the game. It is actually another piercing plant, which now we have, I guess, 4 of, because we got Fume Shroom, Gloom Shroom, and Electric Pea. And, of course, Icy Fume Shroom. And then, technically, Spikeweed and Spike Rock, if you count those, because they do pierce, but just in the one space, so I guess, yes, okay, fine, they are piercing. Point is, but this is a full lane piercing plant. You can put it all the way at the back, and it will fire all the way forward. It is so good, and I love it. It is 300, and using it on a roof stage is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it anyway, because I am out of options, aren't I? Okay, we need that. Okay. We have 3 more. What do we absolutely need? We absolutely need an Umbrella Leaf. Probably Cherry Bomb, realistically. Is a Melon Pult too much? Because when are we going to have the sun for that? Let's go with Cabbage Pult. I do actually like the Chomper. I don't want to say, like, the Chomper's useless because I dislike it. I love it. He's just not good. And the idea of spending 150 sun for another one is insane to me. Especially when it does so little, but I guess it just fucking eats whatever. So, I'm so down. I was sleeping on the guy. I thought he wasn't good. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Okay, which lane is in most need of an Electric Pea? That lane. Okay, so, fires a single shot, very slowly, and it needs to get off the board before it fires another. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't know if those things have varying intensity, or if I just, like, am bad at gauging how violent they are. The Blood Moons, I mean. Because, like, that felt like it was significantly more severe than usual. Come on, 3 more. 3 more, son. 2 more. I got it. Come on, recharge! What do you mean? What do you mean? The Super Chomper is not as good as I initially thought it was. I think I just had to weaken it with instants. Oh, god, the Super Chomper's bad. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh no! This entire level is dependent on a strategy I just found out doesn't work. Oh, god, no. I am unbelievably fucked. You can have it. Why bother? Okay. Oh, what the pissing hell? I mean, like, oh, by the way, I probably should have mentioned earlier. I'm just gonna sit back and let it happen. This mod also adds a fast forward button, which PvZs 2 and 3 both have. So, nice. I like that they have that. It's a nice quality of life thing. Just occurred to me that I need to kill this guy at least, because if he sets off a lawnmower and then spawns birds, then the birds can get me. Okay. Great. You can go ahead and kill me now. There's no fucking way I could possibly kill this guy. So, through he goes, as long as he doesn't crush that, right? You don't? You wouldn't? Thank God. We did it! Fuck! Oh, god damn it. Okay, I should note that I don't know if this is a bug or not, but the final boss is significantly harder in this, and not in a fun way, because it's a conveyor belt level. So there's only really one optimal strategy. You just place the damn plants, right? And you have to use... The thing is, it'll give you some instas, and it'll give you some plants to attack Zomboss, just like the regular vanilla game. But you have to use all your instas, basically all of them, on Zomboss. Because after like 3 or 4 times of his head coming down, he stops doing it altogether. And I don't know if that's a bug or a feature, but I fucking despise it. Because if you just get unlucky and don't get enough instas, or if he gets like really excessively lucky with his like placement of zombies, then you're just fucked. Like, you can't do anything. He just needs to pop his head down one time. Just the one last time, and that's it, and then I win. But he's not going to. That's why this level sucks. Is because it's just so RNG dependent that I'm going to die before he gets here. Oh my god. Great job taking nothing. Oh my god. Okay, yes, he came down, finally! Oh my god, like a child in his bedroom. Get down here. There we fucking go. Christ! That level, honest to god, fucking sucks. It is straight out of PvZ 3. I beg any dev for this mod, thank you for watching, especially this far in. I beg of you to make that just a little bit different. That's all I want. Okay, so, last thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to show off any of these too much, but I will show off the new things they added, mini-games, puzzle, and survival. So, in survival, we have page 1 and page 2. Survival Moon Hard, Survival Moon Endless. And you'll note, down here, we've got 5 new things. Because not only is there the regular stages and the hard versions, there's also an endless version of every stage, which is such a relief. Because I adore just the regular survival day without the pool. And I like the idea of having an endless... Even fog, I would dig endless fog. So it's nice that they did that. There's also puzzle here, which they've added these 2 tabs, normal and hard, which are not here. They haven't added any puzzles. It should be noted, by the way, this puzzle here, I think it's called like Scary Potter. If you click it, it just crashes the game outright. I don't know what causes that to happen. I don't know if they changed it to some degree, but it just doesn't work. But otherwise, the Vase Breaker and iZombie levels, completely unchanged. Apart from this onward, I can't vouch for that because the game doesn't have those onward, I guess. And then mini games, where they've added Easy, normal, hard, extreme, impossible, and secret. Normal page has all these. Hard and yeah, all of those are better construction. But these are all really fucking cool. Not all of them. I mean, look at this guy. Anyway, but so many of them are really cool. The only ones that I don't like are the ones that I just didn't like before, like Walnut Bowling. Was never a big fan of it. But yeah, as you can see, Zombotany with a plant that we haven't seen yet, and Walnut Bowling 3 with another plant we haven't seen yet. There are a bunch of other secret plants and whatnot all throughout these, and I would seriously suggest you go check this out. I want to die. Ow. Ow. Please kill me. Next time, I'm going to record a video that I can do in under 2 hours. Bare minimum. Why do I think this was a good idea? Because it's a good mod. I'm going to be real, I think it's worth putting in the effort to make a video like this to show off how cool of a mod this is. Where'd he go? There he is. Anyway. Sorry, I just had to put my head in my hands for a little bit. But I'm having this feeling that I'm going to put this in the timeline and it's going to be garbage from start to finish. And I will have done all of this for nothing. Or the audio is going to be corrupted, or the video is going to be corrupted, or the audio desyncs, and I just lose motivation to make the video, but I feel such a feeling of me not being able to make this video properly. But hey, you're watching it, so I overcame all those feelings, I guess, so... Wow. Alright. Good night, everybody.